What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to be going over a way that you guys can just dominate the meta of Sin 7. Are you struggling to stop the run? Be sure you check out Madden for a full guide covering all the meta formations from I form close to heavy panther. We're talking about 3-4 bear, 3-4 odd, and the infamous big dime 1-4-6. Now we're going to be in the West Coast offense, and we're going to be going into this gun bunch, and the play that we're going to be focusing on is mesh post. Now there's a couple things we've got to talk about before we just hop right into the play. And first off, personnel in running this play. Tyreek Hill needs to be out running the post as he just automatically switches for us. The guy that's going to be in the slot doesn't matter. He's going to be running a hitch every single time against somebody that likes to send 7 at you. And so route running doesn't matter. Trust me on this one. It doesn't. So we're going to go ahead and let Hardman, I think it was Hardman right there. Perfect. Hardman's got a little bit more speed too. And so we're going to hop into mesh post. Let's just get straight into pinch but go out of the 3-4 bear. So we're all set up, ready to go. And here's how you set it up. You're going to go ahead and put out route on Sammy Watkins or whoever your X receiver is. Doesn't really matter who it is either. He's going to be just running an out route for, not really a read. So yeah, who cares? Then your slot receiver, you're going to go ahead and put him on a hitch. Again, doesn't matter who it is. He's going to beat man coverage every single time, and he's going to get under almost every zone they put out there. With the exception of a couple that are going to be available on meisterman.com towards the end of the month with a defensive guide coming out. So this is an easy read to make. Since we know this is man coverage, we're going to hit this hitch all day, every day. And if there is nobody on this running back that's running this little baby wheel route, he's going to be wide open for a touchdown. So let's go ahead and just make the read. It goes as follows. Post, hitch, wheel. That's how you're going to be making reads the entire time. Post, hitch, wheel all the time. So let's go ahead and snap this ball. Right there, we can see nobody's on the running back. So try trucking this one guy, and you can see right there, off the races, Stephon Gilmore. Sorry, you're going to just get punched in the face as well. One thing I forgot to mention at the beginning of this video is make sure that you do have somebody like Bo Jackson, Eric Dickerson, Marshawn Lynch is another good example, Ezekiel Elliott, just people that can just frankly run over other players. Just because you saw right there, because we're out of the backfield, we got that one guy we can either try you can juke him too if they have that works. Or you can just try just trucking them as well. Kind of personal preference right there. But let's go ahead and set this defense up again. It's all ready to go. Same exact adjustments. X on an out. Slot receiver on a hitch. Tyreek Hill on a post. Now, Tyreek Hill is probably going to be smothered by Stephon Gilmore. There's a way we can attack man coverage. We'll talk a little bit about that. But right here, make sure we are pressed. And we're going to go ahead and snap this ball. Hit our hitch. Now, of course, that time right there, we didn't have time, but generally, you're going to find yourself having a lot more time than that to be able to hit that hitch almost every single time. I'm going to hop off this guy. It's all ready to go. Let's go ahead and send it. X on an out, RB on a hitch. If you're noticing you're not having time to hit that hitch, well, just throw it earlier. Right there, bam, you can see. EA Sports, it's in the game. I might put that in the video, I'm not sure yet. But as long as you don't get cheated by that, you're going to be able to hit that every single time. Of course, you guys notice right now, for some reason, the game literally knows when I'm recording this video. It is insane how that works. So try hitting that hitch. You guys can see right there, it gets underneath that man coverage pretty easily. It's pretty much a guarantee that man coverage isn't going to guard it. But as always, you can hit that running back out of the backfield on that wheel route. You can also do one other thing. Now, this is going to carry over a little bit more to cover 3. But what you can do is when you motion in Sammy Watkins, you now have the option to put him on a flat route, and then you can motion him back out, which is nice because it pulls that man assignment out further and it lets your running back get a little more space to work with than if you were to have an out route. Now, when he's just right there, Sam Watkins can only put on a comeback route. Don't put him on a smoke screen, either a flat route or an out route. So let's snap this ball. Bam, we're going to hit Y. Off the races we go. I don't think this guy's all too fast, but you can see again, touchdown. Now, again, this is from the 30-yard line, so if you have a running back that's a little bit faster, he can certainly make up a lot more field than that and potentially make it a house call every single time, of course, until they adjust to it. So, let's go ahead and do this one more time. Hitch. We'll motion this guy in, then we'll put him on a flat, then you can motion him back out. You'll see he's on a flat route. It'll show me. There we go. And you can motion him back out. Again, just clearing that side of the field. See if we can hit our hitch. Bam. You can see right there, we're going to hit our hitch every single time, and we're going to drop it every single time because we can't possession catch right now. Just want to make that point. It is an option. Now, this is going to carry over to 3-4 odd, the pinch bucko, as well as 3-4 bear. So do keep that in mind. Now, there's one other version of this, and this is the cover 3. A lot of people, what they're going to do is they're going to run it cover 3 with the curl flat safety on the bunch side, but we're not really going to focus on that too much as to why. Again, gun bunch, mesh post, bring this guy in. It's optional. You can do that. You can just leave him a little out route if you're having a lack of time. RB on a hitch. You'll notice in a cover 3 we would hit it, but let's just go ahead and send the pressure. This is essentially going to act like a pinch buck except everybody will be like this. Let's just say this. This is pretty much what a pinch bucko is going to look like. Snap this ball, hit your hitch. And you see right there, dot. Now, I have no idea what Devin McCourty was doing because I manned him up to a running back. Next thing you know, he switches himself to Tyreek Kill, and all of a sudden, Stephon Gilmore is chasing down our running back. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what they did to break this game, but they really managed to break it this year. So again, maybe, you know what, we're just going to keep it a cover 3. Hitch, out route, and make a read. Again, from right to left, or left to right, depending on where bunch is. Snap this ball, bam, bam, off the races we go. Now, Hardman with 97 speed is able to accelerate pretty good and get downfield a little bit faster than some other wide receivers could. So this is against cover 3. I want to talk about cover 3 stock in general. So let's just go ahead and assume they're going to send a blitz. So I'm going to motion this guy in, put him on a flat, and then I'll motion him back out. So now we have him on a flat route. Of course, you can put him on an out route if you want to. Set everything else up as is. And you'll be able to hit Y now. Essentially what that flat route is doing is pulling that curl flat out. And with a pass lead to the inside, if it gives you that, you're going to be able to fit this in between the curl flat and the hook curl. You can see right there, bam. You can hit that all day, every day. No questions about that whatsoever. So this is a little bit about cover 3. It's going to work against cover 2, cover 4, cover 0, etc. Now, let's just get into this big dime 146. Show you guys that this is another way that you can attack that meta as well. Back into gun bunch. Again, mesh post. We're going to 146. The DB Sting 2 Buzz. Everybody knows this blitz. It's just sin 7, sin 7, sin 7. This meta is trash, but it's kind of what we got to deal with the rest of the year. Again, out route on an X or motion in, flat route, motion out. It's up to you what you guys want to do. Same thing with RB, put them on a hitch, and just make a read. Well, we might be able to hit the post right here if we have time. So snap this ball, bam, hit that post, possession catch, get the you can't touch me. I don't know whatever the fluff it is. Basically, there we go. The invincible possession catch is what I like to call it because essentially, you can't really tackle him, or it's very rare that you'll see a tackle animation. You can always hit that post right here, hit the hitch, bam. Yes, they're screaming at us, but don't care. We're gonna hit that all day, every day. Now, I want to show you guys with cloud flats. We're gonna go ahead and shade over top. Get this blitz set up. Sometimes a cloud flat, I have noticed Stephon Gilmore or whoever it may be will sometimes jump that post route if you throw it too early. So be a little careful about that, and certainly do not throw this out route because the way that they have programmed cloud flats this year, they jump out routes. Makes no sense, but they jump out routes. So right here, as always, hit the hitch. Watch out for that post, making sure that cloud flat doesn't jump it. So always just be safe. You can see right there, bam, you can kind of see what happens right there. Is Stephon Gilmore is playing to the inside with a cloud flat. And no matter stock cloud flat, if it's a Tampa 2, he'll play to the inside always with that post route. I don't understand why. But good example right there as to why you got to be careful about that cloud flat. So snap this ball. We'll go ahead and send 7. Again, this is just really primarily focusing on the blitz and how you can go about attacking it. So snap this ball, bam, hit that post route, invincible cat, possession dot, and you're going to be able to go all the way up and down the field with this one play. Of course, against those that like this in 7. Now, when they send a little bit more coverage, there's different plays in the West Coast that you guys can utilize in attacking different formation or different coverages, like cover 3, cover 4, cover 2, cover 0, man, whatever it may be. There's other plays out there available for you guys. I just want to bring you this video on attacking 3-4 bear, odd, and a little bit of 1-4-6 dime. So with that being said, guys, be sure you're on the lookout for meisterman.com. We're going to be releasing a full defensive guide, a full offensive guide. This offensive guide is going to have split close. It's going to have trips tight end. It's going to have I-form slot. It's going to have strong pro. It's going to have gun bunch. Defense. It's going to have 3-4 even, 3-4 bear, 3-4 odd. No 4-3 because 4-3 sucks. Big nickel, 1-4-6, and a little bit of nickel normal in there as well. So be on the lookout for that. And until next time, get in the lab. This has been T Meister.